lovely people, welcome or welcome back. Now, if you've been following me on Goodreads, you will have seen I've read just 2 books to start this year out. So I really need to be getting a bit more reading in. I have found it quite difficult. I've been in a bit of a reading slump for the past 6 days, I guess you can say. I'm gonna quickly talk about the books that I have just read because I've not updated you on the last one that I read, and then we can go into the other room and have a bit of a chill and hopefully maybe get an hour's reading in. So I'll bring you along with me so I can keep you updated on what I'm reading. I've just kind of propped you up on my shelf, but I did want to quickly touch on a couple of books like I said. So you will have seen from my last video, or a couple of videos ago actually, I finished, where is it? My first book of 2026 was The Teacher by Freida McFadden. Now, I found the actual book was really, really good. I did actually enjoy it. The concept was creepy and the whole, I guess, children and teachers aspect. If you've read it, you'll know what I mean. I found that a bit gross, but then I thought afterwards, I guess that was the point of the book. So I think I rated it 4 stars initially, but then I noted it down to 3 stars after a bit of time. So then the second book that I read, I was I've been poorly, so I had one Saturday where I just stayed in and didn't do anything because I could barely just prop my head up and make myself feel better. So the second book that I finished was The Perfect Son. I was just looking on my shelf, but obviously I've not got it because I gave it to my mum to read. Yeah, my mum's been in a bit of a reading slump, so I was well, I've just read this book, so read it, it's really good. Yeah, I rated The Perfect Son 4 stars. Now, I don't think I've actually explained the book and me reading the book, so I wanted to go into just a slight bit of detail about it. I'm just basically going to try and do this without giving any spoilers. So I would say I preferred The Perfect Son to The Teacher. More my wavelength, creepy teachers and stuff is not my bag. But The Perfect Son was right up my street. And even though I did guess the twist at the end, I still rated it 4 stars because I did prefer it to The Teacher. Now I know some people really, really rate The Teacher really, really high. It just wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. So The Perfect Son in my head was a lot better than The Teacher. But I did kind of guess the twist at about, I think I guessed it at 60% in. There's that to keep in mind, that it may be slightly easy to guess. So because I read that one so quickly, I thought, oh, I'll give myself a couple of days break. Worst thing I could have done is give myself a couple of days break. I should have just carried on reading. I should have just picked one up straight away. Anyway, I didn't. So I have read a couple of pages of Ward D by Freida. I'm sticking with the Freida-verse. I just think that's just where I'm at the minute. That's my mood reading. I'm a typical mood reader and I just really want to stick in the Freida-verse. So yeah, I'm on Ward D, which I had a look on TikTok, like I did in the other video, to see what people were rating it, looked at different profiles and looked at different ratings. I assume it'll be a bit of a psychological one, but I think I've read a couple of chapters of that, maybe 3 chapters, or I'm just about to start the 3rd chapter. But I'm gonna go sit in the other room because my husband, he's gone to play football, so I get the TV as well, and I'm gonna put on some ambient YouTube video while I read, and it's super warm in that room and it's a bit cold in here, so I'm gonna, even though this is my reading room, I am going to the other room to sit and wallow in my little pit, so I'll take you with me. I would love to be one of those people who can watch a YouTube video with somebody talking in the background and actually do both, but I can't concentrate when it's my book and somebody else speaking. It really puts me off. So I think I'm just gonna try and pick an ambient mood type of thing. I don't know. I've put them on before. There's one here that says Snow Night Library. I might put that on in the background. But before I do pick something, I'll show you what I picked. This is the book that I'm reading. So I'm up to, chapter 3. So I've not started chapter 3 yet. I've read a few pages, just getting to, really meet the characters really. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited for this one because I'm in the Freida-verse at the minute. So they've got this like Snow Night library. It's like an hour. I'm really good. Ooh, High Roads Library. They have quite a few different ones. That one's only 28 minutes. No, let's go for that snow. Let's see what this is like. I did that annoying thing where you sit and scroll for like 10 minutes. So I'm 10 minutes down on my timer, but whatever, it's no rush. Let me get started. Okay, so when I was reading a couple of chapters ago, the main character, Amy, she saw a little girl like speaking to her, trying to tell her to steal this jumper. And then her best friend Jade at the time, I think she stole something and then the alarms went off. They ran and hid. And Amy said to Jade, you know, this little girl, she told me, I can't believe that little girl told me to steal. And Jade was like, what little girl? So am I like, oh, is she like seeing ghosts? I feel like, I'm gonna make a guess. It's never the twist that I think it is until I get further. So I'm just about to start chapter 5. I've only read 5 chapters. But I think Amy thinks she works there at the psych unit. That's like the basis. I'll put like a little picture of the blurb up there at the back so you can have a quick read. I actually think Amy is on the psych ward. I'm taking a guess. 5 chapters in, I'm taking a guess that Amy is actually psychotic and she's been placed there, but she thinks she works there. That's what I'm thinking, just because she's seen a ghost. I don't know. I could be wrong. And I will correct myself if I get further in and it's not that. But yeah, I'm placing a bet. Let's see. Okay. I'm not actually sure it was my theory was right, as she is working and she's just seen the chart of a patient that she knows. I'm gonna take my theory out of the running. I'm on chapter 10, so I'm not too far in. But yeah, enjoying it so far. I am actually like really getting into it. Again, Freida-verse. It's just easy to get into it, isn't it? Like I can fully picture everything in my mind, which some books it's hard for me to do that. Straight away when I get into a Freida book, I can picture everything, especially after like maybe like chapter 5. Really enjoying this so far. It's a good one. I like the psychological element to it so far. I've moved on to a different YouTube video. What does this one say? Cozy Magical Library in the Rain is the one I'm currently on. The music's very calming, it's very nice. It's very nice to look at as well. I really like doing this, reading and a little bit of like ambience. Just got into bed. Honestly, I don't know how these YouTubers and stuff always look cute. Like, I look like an absolute steak 24/7. Oh, I swear I've literally like just like washed my hair today and just brushed it and that's all I did. Oh, what a nightmare. Anyway, I haven't got an update for you because I didn't actually read any pages. I read like 1 page downstairs. I got distracted because I don't really have like a schedule at the minute when I'm posting, so I do post like most weeks on a Wednesday on YouTube. That's what I try to do, but I'm really trying to engage with like the Instagram audience a bit more, so I needed a schedule. Now I did set something up on Notion, but then I just never click on it, I never use it, so what's the point in having a schedule on there if I never actually like go on it? So I just thought, well, instead of doing that, let me just write it down, like plan out a schedule. So that's what I've been doing. I was listening to some music and planning out a schedule for Instagram, just so I can like engage a bit more. I went through and deleted my TikTok. I did that before Christmas. I had like a BookTok account, and to be honest, it was doing okay. It wasn't like amazing. So I had way more followers on BookTok than I do like now on Instagram. But it just felt all a bit like much to be on like 3 different social media platforms. I guess I can always go back to my BookTok account, which I wouldn't mind doing. I can't remember if I just like hibernated it or not. But I just wanted to focus on 2 at the minute. I feel like 2 is enough, Instagram and YouTube. I didn't want to keep adding because I think I was just getting like overwhelmed. Plus, I don't actually have a proper posting schedule, like I said, so I was just going like just ad hocing it and posting like when I wanted, apart from YouTube, which I would try and post like every week on. So I'm feeling a bit more hopeful now. I have actually got like a proper schedule, I guess, and whether I want to do like a post or just like an image, a carousel, or like a video or reel, whatever they're called. So 2026 is like the year where I actually do want to start taking it seriously and classing it as like a proper hobby where I do have a schedule, because you know I like have bowling now, and that's like my outside of the house hobby. But like reading obviously is a hobby, but I want to make posting on social media also a hobby, so that's my plan. I've got a bit of a schedule. I'll keep you guys updated to whether I actually stick to it. This weekend, so it's Friday night, that's why I'm up super late, because it's currently 18 minutes past 11. So this weekend I've got my book besties coming up. They're coming tomorrow morning. My plan is to get up, obviously get ready, get dressed, just like tidy up the downstairs. Hopefully I can maybe grab some content before they come, just like some pictures which would be good for Instagram, especially like in my book room. I've not really posted it. I posted it at Christmas and I have not posted it since, so I do actually need to get like a proper post in there. Maybe like a who am I post, meet the bookstagrammer, I guess. I don't have one of those up anymore, so I might be able to do that before they get here, and then hopefully I can take some pictures with them if they're willing. Hopefully I can take some videos with them if they're willing to be in it. They might not be in the mood though, so you know, I don't want to force them. And yeah, I'm gonna have a good weekend, but at least like I've got a bookish day with them. I'm excited about that. And Sunday I am planning, well, me and Mum have booked to see Mary Poppins at the Empire, Liverpool Empire, so we've got that to look forward to. But for right now, because that was a whole lot of talking, I am going to try and read a couple more chapters of this. So I'm currently chapter 12, page like 68, so I will try and read maybe 1 or 2 more chapters, and then before I go to sleep I might research a couple more content ideas. Yeah, I'll keep you updated. This book is really good so far. She's just, I won't spoil it, but she has just met somebody in the psychiatric ward that she knows, and that's all I'll say, because if you've read it you'll know what I mean. But I think all is not what it seems. I think our FMC, I think she's done something bad. She's done something bad, I think. Okay, it's another day, but my book besties are due to be coming soon, and I'm so excited. But this is my outfit of the day, OOTD. I've still got my Crocs on, but I'm putting like brown dog boots on with it. And book of the day is still Ward D, Freida McFadden. I only read like 1 more chapter last night. I was so tired. Oh, and this little socket that I've got for it is from Paper and Word. you will have seen I did a video where I went to Paper and Word. I've been a few times, but I absolutely love it. It's local to me and it's the first UK fantasy only bookshop. Yeah, I love going in there, but we will be taking the girls in there today, which is exciting because they've come from like Manchester way, so yeah, it's a bit far for them to just come, you know, randomly, but we're making a special day of it. So we're going to go for some coffee, we're going to go to Paper and Word, obviously, and show them there, and just have like a bit of a chill bookish day. So I'm so excited. I'm going to pair this outfit, I didn't really show you, with the scarf. And my bag is this chunky bag that matches the scarf. I think I've had it like a year or two now. I don't think I wore it last year though, but I just think it looks quite cute, a bit of pop of colour. I'm very into like browns at the minute, but I do like this like maroony wine colour. And then I'm thinking this jacket. I don't think I need a big thick jacket today, but if the girls turn up in like a big jacket, I think I'll wear that. I'm thinking of just this one. This is what I'm thinking of. It's cute. It's just like a kind of matte. It doesn't keep you warm, but it's good for, I don't know, looking cute. So yeah, this is what I'm thinking. OOTD. I am still reading Ward D, so I don't have much of an update there. However, I think I'm going to wrap this video up and catch you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Love you lots. Goodbye.